Hello everybody, hope you all are doing good out there. Thank you for joining me in this video. We've got an interesting video here today because I picked up an interesting knife and I've got a feeling about this that I know who made it, but I'm not 100% sure, so I need some help from y'all to figure it out for sure. A friend, my uncle and I went out to Cabela's, and they carry different kinds of knives and stuff. Normally they're really expensive. But I looked over and I saw that there was a few different knives that they had on sale. And I saw this right here. It says Cabela's on it. But there's a few things, before I show you the full knife, that I want to say that interested me about it. First off, it's obviously a knife that's being made for Cabela's. See this American flag up at the top? Second off, look right there. An American flag. That means this is made in America. Now that makes you wonder, what kind of slip joint knife, or maybe not a slip joint, but traditional like knife, is going to be made in America? Well, there's only a few manufacturers out there doing that. This is what the tag says. So the question is, what is this knife and who is making it? I've got a good guess. What do y'all think? Any of y'all out there in the knife community who kind of keep a track on knives and so on, let me pull the camera down there. Who do you think made this knife? I've got one guess. I think it's Bear & Son. Looks just like the Bear & Son Farmhand to me. Nevertheless, let's slide it out of here and take a look at it. Now, I do not currently have any Bear & Son knives. I have in the past, and I've never got a good one. I've had terrible experience with them. And I've always had to send them back because of silly things wrong with them. But this is going to be interesting because I've been wanting to try one of these for a while, and I just ran across this one. And normally these things run, normally they're around $30. At least that's what it seems like the average to me. And this one was $14. And so that's a great buy on this if it's a good knife. And the reviews I've seen have been excellent on these. And y'all know I'm a very big fan of the Sodbuster. But to me, that looks identical to the pictures I've seen of the Bear & Son Farmhand. But we're going to see, aren't we? How do I open? There we go. There we go. Got it out of the package now. First thing I'll say is it feels pretty light. Take that protector off there. So this is what it looks like. I think I'm going to move this sheet off here real quick. There we go. I'm struggling trying to get the lighting right. So yeah, it looks like a classic Sodbuster. It has an as-ground finish on the blade. At least that's what Case would call this finish. Let me wipe this blade off. Is that common for the Bear & Son Farmhand? I don't remember offhand if that's a normal finish on there. But I am pretty sure that this is a Bear & Son. I'm like 99.9% sure. Y'all let me know, though, if y'all know for sure, because this clip even looks like the Bear & Son Farmhand to me anyways. It looks identical. I think the color's even the same. Maybe this is a little more brown than the Bear & Son Farmhand. I really don't know. But it's these anodized aluminum handles, and then you got a stainless steel blade here. And it's classic Sodbuster shape. This is a back lock, which is kind of interesting. So there's a few things we're going to check. First off, see if we got any wiggle. No side-to-side wiggle. No up and down wiggle. Well, that makes it better than any other Bear & Son I've ever come across because they all had wiggle. So let's see how the centering is. Spot on. Looks great. This knife is nice and light. I know there's a lot of people out there who really like this little knife. And it does seem really nice. Let's zoom up here see what the tang stamp says. Cabela's USA. I can't really see what that is besides it. Is it the steel number? Boy, I think this calls for the Swiss Army Knife Explorer. Okay. Now let's see if we can see what that is. If I got it upside... I can't even tell if I got it upside down. I don't have very good eyesight, and it's certainly getting me right now. I think that it goes this way. Well, let me see. Let me look at it off camera here, and I'll tell you. I've made it out. It says 440 AHC. So I guess it's 440A high carbon steel. That's so small, I don't think there's any use in even putting that on there. Nevertheless, that's what it is. It says that on the package. So it says Cabela's USA. Then it says 440 high carbon steel. This is the only modern construction style sodbuster I've got, especially with pocket clip. I've looked at these and I've been thinking about getting one and seeing it for 14 bucks. Why, that was just a wonderful buy. If y'all have an Cabela's and you're looking for one, go down there and see if they've got any of these. Let's see how the edge feels. It feels pretty sharp. Let me grab a test paper. We'll take a paper out of this Smoky Mountain Knife Works magazine. This is an older one that's expired. See how it does. Well, it's not great. It's sharp enough to cut tape, but it's not what you'd consider good and sharp. Let's see here. I know nothing about Bear & Son stainless steel. I have zero experience with it. And so I might do a test with this steel. I'm still planning on doing a test with the Joker knives to see how their steel holds up. So this would be an interesting one to test also. Because this knife is cheaper than the Case Sodbuster. And it's got a back lock and it's got a pocket clip. So it does have some differences to it, of course. That helped a lot. So, you know, and it's got modern construction and so on. Let me pull out a regular sodbuster. So this is Case's classic yellow carbon steel sodbuster. And this is the classic stainless steel sodbuster with the black Delrin handle. If we compare the blade itself, the Bear & Son doesn't, the blade's shorter on the Bear & Son. The blade edge, I mean, to the tip is a little bit shorter. It's not a lot, but it is a little bit. The handle itself, it's about the same. It's a little more rounded down here on the tip, which some Case sodbusters are a little more rounded like that, so I wouldn't make a whole lot out of that. And it's going to be a whole lot thinner. Plus, it's got a back lock and a pocket clip. The Case sodbuster is just a slip joint. I reckon that's going to be all for this video. Comment down below if y'all have any experience with the Bear & Son Farmhand. If y'all have seen anybody else that Bear & Son is making these for and rebranding it, let me know. And if y'all are going to go down to Cabela's and see if they've got any of these for $14, comment that down below also. I think that's a great deal for this. I'm going to carry this knife for a while, see what I think of it, and I'm sure I'll be making more videos on it after that. Thank you all for watching. Y'all have a good day, and keep your knives sharp.